more vehicles from the ceiling, like sledges, trams. This is the right section of the mechanical toys section. This set was sold in 1935 at the Paris Fair. It was made by Solido. We have here a range of different kinds of motorcycles, dating about 1910 up to 1955. This is one of the oldest. And these cars belong to the box we saw, an engine of 2.47 cc, made by Domo in Italy. Motorbikes made by the Schuko factory. And by other German manufacturers, like Kellerman. The famous Mack, and some homemade cars. This is a Spanish motorbike, and here's a rare Gamma toy. A Swedish homemade ambulance from the 1930s, and also a fire truck. England is represented with this sports car and this racing car made by Meccano Limited. More sports cars, the Auto Union and the Mercedes, made in Germany in the 1930s. Here's an ugly French sport car and an amusement park car. A racing car made in France, and a nice bus made by Günthermann. One case has mainly these small miniature cars made of wood. Most of them were made in South Germany between 1910 and 1930. They're very charming and hand-painted. Shows different kinds of vehicles like motorbikes, trams, trucks, and horse-drawn carriages. We have about 70, 80 different in the collection. It's a wedding couple and a field ambulance from the First World War. This is an egg-laying hen. You put a coin and you get a chocolate egg, and you hear the sound of a hen. It was made in the 1890s. In this display case we have different kinds of ships. On top there are 3 sailboats of wood. The left one is of Swedish make, and so is the middle one, and the third. They date about 1900 up to 1920. This is a pop boat, a Bing boat, and a French boat. A small set of magneto ships made by Überlacker, and an ocean liner by the German manufacturer Arnold. This is a sailboat that works with a friction motor, and it was probably made by Carrette. This gunboat was made by Schenner in the 1890s, and this one has an automatic firing system from the Japanese-Russian War in 1904-05. All kinds of ships are represented in the collection. There are several hundred of different ships. This ship was made by Schuko in the 1950s, and the destroyer was made during the Second World War in the 1930s, 40s. Different kinds of submarines. This one is from the Bing factory, about 1915. A Bing ship, another Bing destroyer, and a smaller one from Bing, and a Russian ship from the Russian-Japanese War with 2 automatic guns. The ship with the brass boiler is turbine powered, steam turbine powered. Pleasure yachts made by Bing and from the French factory Jep, a German one. A nice pleasure boat made by Carrette, and also this one from Carrette. The small ships are quite early, made in Germany in the 1870s, 80s, made of lead. A nice lithographed ship, a floor runner,